In the whole living expenses to be in Italy as a student, the major part is the accommodation. But if you're struggling to find accommodation in Italy, then you can go for housinganywhere.com. Housinganywhere.com, it is the most safest website to book your accommodation in Italy as a student, and plus you can also receive 10% off on the booking amount. Just use the link in the description. Hello everybody and welcome to the channel The Italian Diaries, and in this video I will be discussing the cost of living in Italy for students, like each and everything related to the living expenses, so that after you watch this video you will have a clear idea how much money you need to have in your pocket. And I will be breaking down the expenses into categories such as accommodation, food, eating out, major yearly expenses, the weekend expenses, the study related expenses, the university fees, insurance, transportation, health, clothing, each and everything. So let's start with the accommodation. In general, you can expect to spend like minimum of 250 euros per month, but for the cities like Milan and Rome, the minimum is around 500 euros. But you can also get a shared room like this, which you can see on the screen, 340 euros. This is the listing on housinganywhere.com. And sometimes you can also get single room lesser than 500 euro. You can also get one room apartment in 600 euro on Housing Anywhere. And also the whole apartment you can get even like 1100 euros sometimes. If you are a part of group of students, and find share apartment for around 1200 euros per month. So the best website that you can use to book the accommodation is housinganywhere.com. I have myself used the same website, and now you can even get 10% off on your booking. Just check the link in the description and get 10% discount right now. When you're booking through housinganywhere.com, the money is transferred to the landlord only 48 hours after you move in and you verify that the house is same as you expected. In fact, my first accommodation booking from India was from housinganywhere.com, and I paid around 350 euros. So guys, I'm just gonna go give you like a short tour of how the Italian house looks like. So this is the kitchen. You will find all the utensils already, so you don't have to bring from your country. Okay, so this is the living room. It's very spacious, as you can see, and you will also get these, many times you will get these extra crockeries also in the house. And this is like a typical paintings that you will find in Italy. And this is like an extra bed for the guest, and this is the fan. So usually you won't find in Italy the ceiling fan. It is not common at all to find it. So in this all 4 years I have just seen one ceiling fan in one of the Italian house. That's it. And this is the washroom. It's spacious. Mostly you will find bathtub, and you bath inside the bathtub, but you have to stand and you have to bath. And then this is a single room actually. Okay. So moving on, there aren't very many additional expenses to settle down, such as blankets or utensils. So you can just come with your luggage. I remember when I was in India and I changed like maybe 3 to 4 houses, and every time I move I have to buy like buckets, blanket, and each and everything. And many times I even slept on the floor just with the mattress on and no bed there. So you can just move in with your luggage, and that's it, nothing else. Now let's move on to the next big expenses of the month, that is food. If you are an Asian student, then you are lucky because you can cook Asian food at home and it is very affordable. So you can even survive on as little as 50 euros per month. But for a comfortable budget, I can say around 100 euros per month should be suffice. But again, for the big cities, the prices will be slightly higher. So I just give you an example. So I'm just gonna show you this chart. In fact, this is a blog on housinganywhere.com. So there are also other blogs that you can read in detail about the expenses in different cities. So the bread will cost you around 0.94 cent in Torino, but in Milan it's €1.08, and in Rome it is €1.39. So I mean, it's not too much high, like it's not double or triple. Now next expenses for the student are the yearly bigger expenses that you have to pay. That is a resident card. So you need around 150 euro for the residence card. Then health insurance, which gonna cost you around 150 euros per year. If you have an Italian health insurance, you will be registered in an Italian health system, and in case of any sickness or emergency, you will have access to a private doctor. So no additional cost, okay? and the prices of few specific medicines, and the test will be also lower if you have this Italian health insurance. Then is the transportation. So transportation is surprisingly very cheap. Like if you use your own transportation, that is bicycle, you can buy it as low as 15 euro, the second-hand one. You can get a second-hand bicycle on Facebook Marketplace. And if you use the public transportation, there are special fares for the students. Even though you are in Milan, it doesn't matter in which city you are. So you can use bus, metro and tram in Milan, for example, in around 60 euros per year. If you're gonna take monthly, it's gonna cost you a little bit more. But this is almost same for all the cities in Italy. The transportation is very cheap. But here one thing is very important, that you should have an easy document which will make things easier for you as a student in Italy. You're going to get a lot of benefits if you have easy. Just example, if somebody is telling you, give me 150 euro, you have to say, I am a student. Okay, 5 euros. Okay, you have to pay tuition fees 2500 euro. I have an easy. Okay, 150 euro. So you're going to get benefits, you're going to get discount if you have easy. So in this video, it's about living expenses, right? So this is very important that you have an easy document. And in fact, time to time, the universities come up with different, like maybe, benefits for the student. In that also you need easy. To get an easy document is also very easy way. You don't have to pay anything to get an easy document. You just have to visit any CAF office in your city with your income documents and property documents, which you will bring from your country, and that's it. Now let's come to the best part for the students to have an international experience, that is to have a weekend expenses. For a weekend expenses, you can budget around 7 euros for a drink, like from a nearby bar, and you spend time with friends, you can chat with them, and you can also explore the city. You can also opt for an aperitivo. Aperitivo basically it's like a pre-dinner drink, and you can also get a snack along with the drinks. So typically it is priced around 7 to 8 euros. Now another option is to visit your friend's house and cook together, and then you split the bill of all the groceries. Now if you want to eat outside in friends circle, we go for pizza which will start from 7 euro per pizza and plus 1 to 2 euro for service charges for the restaurant. If you want to go for like fancier multiple courses cuisines, then the price can start at 25 euros. It will also include like primo, secondo and suite. So again, weekend is not expensive in Italy. Now the clothing prices. So clothing prices will be same what you will have in your country if you are going for the branded showrooms, but you can also find here the local shops and even the Chinese shops, and you can buy basic clothing from those stores at a very affordable prices. Now last thing is related to the study expenses. So first is the books. So you can take books from the library, so you don't have to buy like a books. And in fact, professor will provide you with the notes and even a book in a PDF format. So usually what I do, I take the printout of the books and notes of the professor and also the presentation. It will cost you around 5 to 10 cents per page. Now for university fees, you just pay tuition fees and regional tax, around 150 euro. Other than that, there is no like library expenses or computer exam fees. Nothing such fees exist here in public university. Now, being a student from Asian country, mostly you pay lesser than 700 euro per year. And again, for that you need the document that is called ESE. So that's a wrap, guys, on all the expenses that you need to keep in mind as a student in Italy. So literally I have covered each and everything. So now you can do the calculation and you can think about how much you need to keep yourself per month with you. So as per whatever the expenses that I have mentioned you just now, maybe we can calculate accordingly. So let's take accommodation on average 300 euros, food expenses 100 euro, then actually I forget to mention about the phone bill, so keep it like 8 euros. Then we also have like per month of transportation, keep it like 24 euros. Then let's keep it for like you're going outside for aperitivo or for drinks, maybe let's take it like twice in a month, then you can add more from your side if you want to go more. So let's keep it like 15 euros and just keep like 100 for miscellaneous expenses. So just keep it 500 to 600 euro per month. So guys, thank you so much for watching the video, and don't hesitate to leave a comment below. And if you want to see more videos on expenses, on housing, then please comment me below. Don't forget to use the link in the description, and you can get 10% off when you book your accommodation from housinganywhere.com. Thank you for watching the Italian Diaries, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Bye-bye. Ciao, ciao.